You can choose to watch my videos or not watch my videos. It's that simple. I don't really care. You know why? Because you're the master of your time and your focus and your attention. And so you will do what's right when, you'll just do what's right. I know. So, for me, I'm just here experimenting, I'm experimenting by just opening my communication channels, you know what I mean? Like, I guess one way I can also open my communication. You see that? That's how you know I really have to open my communication channels, because some words that I say are sounding a little bit like when some words start to, sound slurred or something, or like incomplete. That's how you know that you gotta open up your communication channels. Oh gosh. Like, there was a couple of times in my life when my communication channels were sort of blocked and really affected like the course of my life. But like, I have to rewind. I gotta rewind in order for me to like get back my actual true self before that thing happened. Rewind. Because it's like, just the fact that such things could have such an effect on us. It's just, like, I'm just being honest here, Certain things did affect how I did things, and now I'm just doing what I can to like, unblock all the parts that were blocked previously. And I'm releasing it and opening my communication channels so that we can just become a master of communication. I'm becoming a master of my communication. That's it. I'm becoming a master of my communication. It's like you gotta tune into what it is that you would like to communicate, and how to communicate it in a way that just feels right, you know. This video is about communication. You know, like I'm getting way better at my videos because this is just the process of, you know, practice makes perfect. As we practice, we perfect our craft. We just do it and we keep doing it. And then it's just like second nature. Second nature, you know? Have you been to that skate park, by the way? You must stop by there. Second nature. You know, it's such a cool park. I think I have some videos of when I went to that park, but I never uploaded them. I definitely am gonna look through my library of photos and videos and upload them because I really would like to unblock my communication channels. You know, like when my communications channels were blocked, it caused a lot of, you know, stagnation in what I put out, you know, and that included just even videos of myself, you know, and moments in time where nobody heard a thing. And that was just weird. That was weird. Weird in the sense that is like, how can such things affect you so much to that point that you just stop a part of yourself from growing or from just being? It's like you're still trying to figure out life at that, when things like that happen. And then when those things do happen, it's like, how do you react? You know, and for me, it was that reaction. Because it was like, you know, when something is just so intense, your focus is shifted from regular things to things that are just on your mind. And so it's like you're deep in thought, trying to figure out why and how you can feel better. And so I felt better, you know, when I, you know, little by little tried things that felt like I was leading to a more authentic version of myself, one that wasn't really blocked. Let me just turn this thing on because the screen is turning off. Yeah, so I just had to turn on my computer screen. And it's kind of crazy being in that situation, that type of situation where it's like you find it hard to communicate, and then it's like a whole bunch of things just get delayed just because of that. Stagnation and blocks. Because if you are unable to speak about what you want or need or want to say, it's like, how can you actually get what you exactly want? Or attract your reality in a way that's authentic. It's like, if you even want to attract something, you would attract it in a different way. You would attract it like, okay, because I can't really communicate, I'd rather just put myself in a position that allows me to have more of an ability to feel safe in my environment. And I can gauge out like what exactly I have to do, or how much of myself can I be myself in this particular environment. And so it's like, it's like you get super freaking observant of everything. So being that observant of my environment, and also just being really into finding out ways of self-developing or self-development tips. That's like a part of just, healing communication and healing the self. Because you would like to have a pleasant experience of life, instead of like living like you are uncomfortable in your own space. So that's some of the thoughts that I've thought about being in as I open up these communication channels. And at the same time, sometimes when I speak, I close my eyes because I'm really trying to like say it, in a way that, it helps me pronounce stuff better. Sometimes when I speak in tongues, or, just let sounds out, it's like I sound like I'm speaking another language. So let me just do that right now. I'm warning you. I'm just, that's how I open up my communication channels. Speaking in tongues. It's another way. Listen. Shamalakatina mahalakate. Shulahoa te ripapapate mina shilakahoa. Shinamo shilaki mina shuma tete shiapateke. Tukoma te shabole he. Hua ne shinya hua jiji wata pa shine. Shabate komachileko pure rabate. Hrabanten. Hrabanten. Rabashilake. You know, it's like when I speak in that tongues, it activates other parts of my expression. So it's sort of like a type of gateway instrument, almost like, to use my voice as an instrument to reach a gateway of communication that is divine and comes from a place that you were not taught. It just is. Let me try something else here. Let me go to another song. Because some of these songs are like, some of these instrumentals sound kind of like annoying. But I'm only just saying that because sometimes it's like you just want something more slower. You know what I mean? But there's a time for every type of music, I guess. Let me go to the next song. It should exactly work. Okay, let me change that. I want to speak in tongues again. But I guess that was just a taste of that. A little bit of whatever. I guess this video is about communication. I must speak in tongues in another video. See where that goes.